Hi. As you know, we like to, or we actually love to walk in every evening. And sometime we could come to our local park. And this is a beautiful spot, and we have a walking track around here. So, which is around quarter of a mile to half a mile, something like that. So we come here to walk. Not only that, it is very natural setting. It's a beautiful. There are a lot of bird. So we love to come to walk here. But that is not the reason why I'm making this video. So this is a important thing, and this is fall time. So I thought you might be interested, and many of you, if you are watching it, you probably have this thing in your backyard. You probably don't know it. So if you know me and Chandna, what we love to do when we go around, we look around the nature and we find something to eat. So that is real fun. So if you can find something to eat. So now it is fall, and we are about to, the fall is just gone, and we'll go through the winter time. And I'm going to talk about and show you something, and you will love to see, and probably you have in your backyard, and you probably don't know. Maybe you know, but there are many things you probably don't know because I only find out after coming over here to United States, and this is such a wonderful thing. And this is actually a super health food. So it is a superfood. So if you eat, it has a lot of benefit. I'm going to describe in a minute. And now in this park, we have a lot of this tree, and many of these trees you probably have in your backyard. So what I'm talking about, let me show you. So this is where we will come. So this is basically a persimmon tree. So persimmon, what we are seeing here, this is basically the Western or the American persimmon. So persimmon do grow in Asian country. So those are called Asian persimmon, and they grow in forest, but their variety is a little bit different. But I actually from India, so I have taken or I have tasted persimmon. So first time when I ate this persimmon, so I thought it sounds familiar. So then when I did the research, they do grow in wild, in forest, and they are known as kendu. So, but it tastes similarly like that, but there is a different variety of persimmons are there. So if you go to store, you can find a bigger persimmon. Personally, I don't like it because it is not that sweet. It kind of tastes plain, and it is a hard covering. They probably grow from genetically modified. But this kind of wild persimmon, they are really beautiful. Though it is kind of semi-wild, this is not an actual wild persimmon. Probably somebody planted here. And how do you know? The skins are pretty thin. So that actually kind of differentiates. So the wild persimmon, they have much thicker skin, much more sweeter, and it tastes much better. These are sweet too, but the skins are very thin, and that is a problem. Now if you come here, you can see there are a lot of persimmon in the tree. But the whole idea is not to pick anything from the tree to eat it, because that's not ripe enough. If you eat an unripe persimmon, it can make blister. It is very bad tasting, and it can leave a bad taste in your mouth, as well as it can cause blister in your mouth. So never pick a fruit from the tree and eat it. So the best way to pick, so if something is on the ground, this is why all the wild animals, they love to eat it, and these are known as deer candy. And this is going to harvest after Christmas. So even if Christmas, when the frost happens and all this cold weather, still this is a fruit which is going to be very, very survivable through the winter. So I'm not going to pick up anything from the air. So we have a lot on the ground. So we pick and choose. So when I say this is not wild, so you can see the skin is broken, but it is not bad at all. So if I take it home and wash it, yes, this is a thin skin, but you cannot store it for too long. But you can store it. Actually, you can freeze it. So sometimes we do that. We wash it, put it in a Ziploc bag, and we freeze it. So we have all year around. But now the thing is, many people I know, they can extract the pulp of the persimmon and they make all kind of things. They make pie and they can add on to, if they're making cookies. So they can make all kind of stuff with persimmon pulp. And you can freeze the pulp and you can store it too. But the problem here is, if I break one open, you can see there are a lot of seed. So you have to figure out some way how you're going to remove the seed, because these are wild persimmon and the seed, and that is why it is so sweet and so really tasty. So I really love this fruit. And also talking about the health benefit, actually though it is so sweet, it actually controls your blood sugar and it can control your blood pressure, and it has a full of antioxidant. There are many other health benefits are there. You can do the research. But yeah, so if you live in a rural setting, maybe like we live in southern Illinois, and these trees are plentiful, they are all over the place. So you probably have one in your backyard. Look up and give it a try. You might love it. And actually once you try it, you're going to go crazy. Probably you're going to get. Last year, we introduced to some of our patients, and they said they have something in the backyard. When they started trying and eating, and they love it, they started freezing and did well. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm going to eat the persimmon now.